So we have the first full trailer for Lord of the Rings, War of the Rohirrim.
Oh, I wonder how much this shows us for potential game news.
Yeah. Why is this a big deal, you may ask? What has this got to do with tabletop gaming and Middle-earth strategy battle game? Well, if you play the game and you're hiding under a rock currently, you may not have heard that the new edition of MESBG has been announced and it's based upon this movie. So this is actually the first time we've had any indication of what new stuff we could potentially be getting with the new edition.
To be honest, I don't know how much we can really gather from the trailer, but we could definitely see some characters we're probably going to get in the first introductory set, which could be quite cool.
Yes, that's kind of what I want to theorize on.
Yeah.
But before that, what's kind of funny is it's not been that long, really, since they actually introduced Helm in the game anyway. So we're just going to get an entire new Helm model now.
Probably. We've mentioned in the past, they've done it with previous things that were the Hobbit releases. They had new figures. So yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't. I mean, for them, it's make more money. And then current Helm will be a thing of legend.
Either way, what we can probably tell from the trailer is the new edition will be based around Hera.
Yes.
She's probably going to be the main hero in the game, because it seems she's the main hero in the film. I wanted it to be Helm. I'm just going to go with it. Yeah,
I mean, I guess we won't go too much into the lore discussions on this channel. Obviously, check out The Broken Sword, which, hey, both went. If you want to see more of the discussion on that side. But yeah, in terms of the game, is she going to be Frodo, for example, in the game?
Yeah.
Isn't particularly good.
No.
So she might not be particularly good, or she's going to have some cool abilities.
She will be very good.
Yeah, she probably will.
The new starter set for the new edition is more, it's almost guaranteed to be Rohan versus Dunland.
Yep.
And your key heroes here are going to be Hera, Helm, and possibly Hammer and Haleth, who are the sons of Helm Hammerhand.
I get the feeling they're not going to be too involved.
No?
We don't really see really much of anything of them.
True. It's a trailer, we might.
I think they'll limit the amount of heroes. They can't put too many characters.
There's never more than two, really, is there? So we're going to have Hera and Helm as the heroes. We'll have some riders, and we will have some Rohan foot soldiers. It'd be nice to get some new plastic sculpts of Rohan.
We'll get some great eagles. We'll get some Watcher in the Waters. Lots of Moonkill.
Optimism. I mean, on the Dunland side, we're probably going to have... Are we going to get Freka? Freka is the king that tries to steal the throne.
I mean, with one wound.
I mean, in the trailer, we see Freka land a few shots on Helm.
Draws blood.
Yeah.
Something.
It's something.
It's something.
It's more than you could do.
Take a wound off him. Don't kill him, though. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So, yeah, we're going to have Wolf almost guaranteed.
Yeah.
And,
Freka.
yeah, I guess he would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, father and son against father and daughter.
Yeah. And then plastic sculpts of the Dunlendings?
I hope so.
It's got to be in starter set.
I hope so.
Push fit Dunlendings.
Yeah.
But either way, it'd be nice to see a full plastic box of Rohan and Dunland. And if we get new poses for Rohan, that's exciting.
Yeah, I'm curious if they will go for like a whole new style.
Yeah, they're bound to.
Rather than just more of the same. And it'd be great because you can still just use them for both and it gives more variety. I'd be all up for that.
Yeah, 100%. So that's kind of the theory behind the new starter set. Helm and Hera, Freka and Wolf, soldiers. Probably some riders on each side. Do you know what I really, really, really want to see with this edition?
What?
Either a new or an expansion of Helm's Deep scenery.
Okay, yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah,
the old school Helm's Deep set goes for money these days.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, think past terrain-wise then. For Gondor, they did like towers, buildings, bit of ruins. So, but I suppose for Rohan, we've already got houses,
fencing,
walling, whatever the right term for that walling is. Tower. So will we get more, or will they just repurpose what they've already got?
It's an entire new edition based around Rohan, so they have to. It's called War of the Rohirrim.
Yeah, I'd like more, Helm's Deep styled rather than, because what we got so far is more Edoras.
Yeah.
Whereas more Helm's Deep would be cool.
And they could just release it in parts, like a castle wall. That's useful, whether it's part of a Helm's Deep set or not.
Yeah.
The gates, the ramp, the horn. You know, you just release it in parts that are usable individually, and you put them all together. That's how I would go about it. And please do it, because I really want a Helm's Deep. We have like the old set, and while it's cool, it's not really Helm's Deep, is it? Let's be honest.
No.
It's a wall with a gate.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd love to see the full set. the deep in wall, you know?
That would be awesome.
Oh, come on. Please, GW. Yeah. Watch our videos. Take notes. What else would you want to see with this edition?
Oh.
Now that we know, we have more details.
Yeah.
We're probably going to get new models for people like Saruman.
I'd like the idea of a scenario of Helm having to go out on his own and kill certain amounts of Dunlendings. Because it'd have to be a case like, obviously it's a blizzard, so they can't shoot him, they can't see him coming.
Yeah.
And then he's kind of got to sneak up to one, fight them, and then go back, then come back. Yeah, doing that way.
Sounds like we're definitely doing that.
Yeah, we will. We will, that's for sure. We just need some snowy terrain.
Yes.
And a snow machine.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, after that...
They're going to do periodic releases of new minis. I think in the Japanese trailer for War of the Rohirrim, we see Saruman. So the chances of a new Saruman model to go in with the War of the Rohirrim is quite likely.
Yeah.
Are we going to get a Watcher model? Are we going to get a new Eagle model?
Watcher, I wouldn't be surprised if they do, because, I mean, what was that, back at the very beginning?
Yeah. And it looks like this is a very key moment in the story, so...
Yeah, and if they are kind of introducing it as that we think they might be, is that there's multiple of them now, and they're like a breed that just exists, they just, I guess, don't come out very often, then there's a reason you could have multiple, rather than just there is the Watcher and that's it.
Yeah.
Which could be quite fun in terms of a battle, although I guess it can't go on land, so...
True.
Like on this terrain we got in front of us, for example. It
Two
wouldn't be any
turns
good.
and it shrivels.
Maybe, I wonder if we'd get into the Mumakil? A new sculpt or something?
True. It's been a while, yeah.
Like, yeah, they all... Well, I mean, the base all looks the same unless you obviously change it yourself, but...
There's definitely going to be Haradrim and Eastling characters in the movie that are introduced. So they'll all probably get models.
Yeah.
I guess any original character that's going to be in this movie is probably going to get a model if they're involved in some kind of combat, I imagine.
Yeah. I mean, even if they're not, there's a good chance.
Yeah.
Like, even from The Hobbit, there's like an Alfred and things like that. So, yeah, I get the feeling anyone who hasn't... Oh, anyone who did or didn't exist could well have a model, because it's just, why wouldn't you? Or why wouldn't Games Workshop? Why wouldn't they release them?
True.
So, yeah.
True. Overall, I'm pretty excited. I cannot wait to get my hands on a new edition. Yeah. It's a difficult one because it's almost like my excitement is halted by the fact that we're getting Rise of Angmar in the meantime.
Yeah, it's a weird one. It's almost like I can't think that far ahead.
Yeah.
I gotta focus on Rise of Angmar, enjoy that, and then have it not ruined. It's not gonna be ruined at all. Just changed slightly.
Yeah. And we kind of touched upon this in our last video, but I'm excited at the fact that we're getting a new edition straight after that, because everyone's like, oh, let us enjoy Rise of Angmar, give it some time. But if we play that non-stop for a month, eventually excitement dies down.
Yeah.
So as it's dying down, boom, new edition, we're excited again. You know, I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing. Like we've said in the past, if you don't like the new edition, you don't have to play it. You can stick with the old one.
True.
So, I mean, why not?
Yeah.
You got to keep moving forward, adapting, changing.
Yep.
Can't stand still.
It's true.
So why not? Why not give it a go?
True, true, true.
And it's not like it's 40k where it's new editions all the time. It's been a while.
It has been a while.
It has been a while.
Okay, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I want to know what minis you think are going to be included in the new edition, and what do you want to see? Are there any particular characters from the trailer that are exciting you to try out on the tabletop? Let us know in the comments.
Do you think Helm Howland's going to get any new rules?
Ooh, he's bound to. Bound to. Every profile's having an update, so they're going to do something. He should get some kind of rage rule.
That would be awesome.
What else? Oh, check out Baron of Dice for some really cool dice.
Oh, yes.
They're the best dice in the world, not just saying it. And you can use the code TTAlliance for a discount on your order.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
I think that is it.
Guys, have a great day. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we will see you next time on the Tabletop Alliance.
Bye, guys.